Good evening, Twitch. How you doing? It's Monday night here, start of the week, and hopefully your start has gone well. Me, I've been exhausted, but there have been progress done in my personal life, and focus on getting that list done. You know, I took a bit of my own advice last night after talking to Soulman Kirby, and made my own to-do list and such. And we all like to think, we may have certain parts of our lives in control, but then that doesn't... We shouldn't always be complacent in where we are, and we always be striving to actually improve things. And, there's always things you just end up kicking down the road. And also, for God's sakes, goddammit, my pride actually takes a hit when I want to actually do well at a game. Which is why we're back to an Overwatch here. I refuse to be labeled as platinum. Goes against the very core of my being. I like to consider myself to be above average. How's it going, Soulman Kirby? How are you doing tonight? Hopefully hopefully you feel a little bit better. Hopefully you don't have that headache anymore, and hopefully you've at least made the initial start to the long road that is ahead of you, and improving your situation, and building up your own platform, building up your own personal foundation. And that's the important thing. You always have to actually think of yourself, which is why, as of late, that's one reason actually why I haven't been very active in John's streams as of late. It's primarily because, much like you, Soulman Kirby, you have to actually focus on improving your life, and when you write things down, it does motivate you. And if you can't come up with just a basic plan or deconstruct where you want to be, you slowly make that push. Let's see, you made some push today. Now, every little bit helps. Don't be discouraged by what you thought you could do today, but be proud of what you have achieved and use that to move yourself forward. I mean, right now, what's it? That one video gamer, the completionist. He is on his personal YouTube channel. You are going to now be watching him work out a lot. He is actually going to be trying to lose weight, or if anything, actually anything. I honestly bet he's gonna build a lot of muscle. That is my assumption. I don't think he's going to lose a lot of weight. I think he's going to gain a lot of muscle. Because that is a man who clearly has the body type to be more of a Zangief. not so much a... I'm trying to think of a very thin male fighter in the Street Fighter series here. I'm trying to think. I actually can't think of one who is a very thin fighter. I'm not an expert in the Street Fighter franchise. I can't believe I'm not thinking of a name right now. I don't want to just simply say Ryu, Ken, or Guile, because goodness, those guys are absolute muscle. Like, I'm trying to think of an actual, I forgot what that workout term is, and it describes different body types. Because it's considered three body types. There's one person who has a very slender build, a person who has your average build, and there's one who has a very large build. Not so much as in terms of weight, but in terms of just the actual shape. So they'll have very broad shoulders, that sort of thing. They won't have they'll have very large chests. They'll have very large shoulders. So like I'm talking about their actual physical build, not in relation to their muscle or their weight. So I really got to research that, actually. Now I'm interested. But you're probably not here to actually I'm curious, though. How are you guys doing tonight? Like I said, tonight we're going to go back into ranked. I can't be satisfied being platinum. Speaking of which, actually, what are the rewards? That doesn't actually specify. What am I actually in the leaderboards here? Oof, that is massive. Only 52 games played, and this guy has the top. That is amazing. Let's see here. Ouch, Johnny G's. Ouch. I'm sorry, Johnny G. Top of the leaderboards, Mom. I wonder what happened to Johnny G. That gentleman has a story there. Yeah, Trash Rabbit, if you ask me. Trash Rabbit and Johnny G are clearly the best out of the group here, just on my personal friends list. But let's jump on in here and get the match. But how are you doing tonight? How is your night going? I, for one, have actually just been enjoying... I was debating, honestly. I was actually torn. There were two games I had in mind. There was Overwatch. Just because it's like, well, do I actually want to try and get Diamond? I do. I actually do want to get Diamond. Because when I start something, I want to see it through. And I always like setting personal goals for myself and actually meeting those goals. Then there was actually the antithesis to Overwatch. Battleborn. I was thinking of going through Battleborn. And let's see here. Attack. What do I want to do here? I want to be offensive. And let's be offensive. Battleborn, and I was also thinking of going with Shantae. Let's see here. Dynaslash. Hey, Dynaslash, how are you doing tonight? You're doing pretty good. What games have you been playing, Dynaslash, as of late? Let's see. You open Soulman Kirby. It says you're fine. You're a bit tired, but that's always the case for 11 p.m. Oh, you are East Coast. My goodness. I am on the upside of the country. I am well into the Pacific. Wow, you stay up till... Wow, you stay up till 1 p.m. when I finish streaming. My goodness. Yeah, I had a terrible time falling asleep last night. I think my body pretty much woke up at 2 a.m. and I couldn't really fall back asleep completely. So, yeah, I just have trouble falling asleep at times, or staying asleep apparently in this case. Even playing phone games a lot. Which phone games? I actually still... Okay, there's an asterisk here in terms of Fire Emblem Heroes that I've been playing. I love playing the game, but I kind of keep towards the normal and hard level content. I still don't... No, I actually just got I finally actually have a level 40 hero.
Team, heal up here. Patched up.
Oh, uh-oh. Run, run, run.
Which is mine. Property of
Gotcha.
Sombra online.
I'm running. Nope. That's not good. Nope. Gonna win that. I'm not gonna win that. You mind you stick a lot from Paul and John's stream with how late this go? Oh man, you, Dan, Juker, K-Head, all of you people are...
no rest for the weary.
Like, I die just going through it. That is very annoying. That was a Sombra.
Not dead yet. I capturing the objective.
Of course. We have a Sombra. Oh, that's theirs.
Mission ain't
Why
over.
do we have a Sombra? Keep in mind, just yeah, most coin dozers and the Sailor Moon drops. Sailor Moon drops?
My ultimate is ready.
And killed by the Hurricane. Alright, this clearly is not working. This is not a good team setup.
EMP is charged. Get ready.
60 seconds remaining.
This is a terrible... This is a terrible team we have going on in here.
Enemy in sight. Get back!
EMP charged. No one can hide from my sight.
This is terrible.
System repaired.
EMP activated.
Make every second count! Crush their defenses! Join me if you will!
Just gonna keep firing those missiles. Got another 4 minutes, thank goodness.
Commence attack on
I am terrible with Pharah, but since one person's playing a Tracer... How the hell?
Greetings!
I'd like to know.
restored.
Move too quickly, and you overlook much. I've got you in my sights.
I have rocked this objective.
Damn it.
Group up!
Now, like I said, I only have one level 40 in Fire Emblem. I love playing Fire Emblem Heroes,
Hey.
but the big issue is,
Back in action.
like I said, I find the endgame content to just be incredibly imbalanced. So, it's not, I don't really find that all that enjoyable or fun to play.
I got it.
Move back.
Nope. One, if you really like, one of the good things about this game is that if you can,
Clearing the area.
that Tracer has got my number. It's annoying. Which is weird. Actually, it isn't, because Tracer's gun is a lot more powerful than people think.
My ultimate is ready. Let's work together.
Like, Tracer's guns are a lot more accurate than people think.
My ultimate is
Like, her guns are actually a lot more accurate than Sombra's.
I am empowered.
My ultimate is charging.
That is impressive.
My ultimate is charging.
Get back.
Get off.
Justice. I'm going for the top. Activated.
I'm capturing the objective.
Yes! Got it.
60 seconds. I will not waste this opportunity.
Damn.
Move back.
Into the iris.
That's not my iris. That's their iris.
I've got you in my sights.
Nope, everyone's gonna die now.
Back into the fray. 30 seconds remaining.
At respawn timer, like this map is always a pain in the butt to actually stay alive in. I am really also bad at Pharah.
Clearing the area.
This person has really annoying. That Tracer is way too good. Yeah, but what Sailor Moon drops? Is that like... Is it like a puzzle game? I never even knew there were Sailor Moon mobile games, especially on... I guess... I'm trying to think actually where you would put them. And what's a coin dozer game? Like, I think the reason, like, I'm used to Fire Emblem Heroes model is like, here's your stamina meter, because I used to play Spiral Knights a lot. So, in Spiral Knights, if you never played it, it's a game developed by 3 Rings and published by Sega. And it's an online game. It's a free to play game actually. But at least when I played it, they made a lot of changes, of course. That the model originally was your character had energy, and if you wanted to delve into the dungeon, and it plays much like a Legend of Zelda game. You know, it wasn't you know, it was more like I guess you would actually call it a dungeon crawler, if anything.
Attackers
Actually,
in 30 seconds.
Sentry turret placed. From light into being.
There we go. But yeah, like, you kept on going until you actually ran out of energy, and then you would either have to use an energy tank or buy energy, or basically you would basically buy energy with the money.
Intruder detected.
They're gonna enjoy the end part of that.
Objective is under attack. Get on it.
Nope.
Defenses in place.
That's...
My defenses are...
Damn it, Meek! I hate you so much, Meek. Every time. Yeah, that Meek player for being... That person clearly is an ungodly level player.
We must hold the point against their attack.
That person's way too good at this game.
From light into being.
Come on!
Turret was destroyed. I am restored. Shield generator online. Defensive established. Sentry turret placed. Photon barrier deployed.
Into the iris.
My shield generator has been destroyed.
Wow, their tracking and shooting is just insane.
Turret in place.
I'm on fire.
That is insane.
Projecting a barrier. Defenses in place.
My ultimate is charging.
That's insane.
My defenses are weakened.
Seriously?
Turret online. My turret was destroyed. Sentry deployed. Creating a barrier.
I've got you. Your head down.
Defend the point.
I do not. This meat person is insane. She's getting headshots everywhere. I would not be surprised if that's an alt account. That is insane.
Finals. 1 to 2. Defeat.
I actually find it funny. There are a lot of players at Diamond and up that basically have like 3 or 4 accounts, and they just play them because once they get that account up to the Master or Grandmaster, they're not satisfied. They want, because their only way to actually keep playing the game, because there are a lot of players, you know, it's a common thing. People want to play a game, and they just want to win. They don't want to actually have a challenge in playing games, and we all have this feeling as well. We all face it. Wow, I'm losing a lot of points from, I lost a lot of points from that match. Lost, what, 45 points? But there are people who will just buy multiple accounts just so they can actually play against people who they already know who are worse than them. Like, they should be going up against, basically, the professionals, but one of the major turnouts and one of the reasons why they do it is because queue times just take forever. People don't want to wait, 13 minutes to actually try and get people who are, that 1% of players, that 1% of really good players. It's like, well, why should I have to deal with that when I can just buy another account, not have ended play against people I already know I'm going to beat? It kind of sucks, but it's understandable why it happens. Like, that Meek player, way too good at the game. Way too good at aiming, that was a person getting headshots on me. With Tracer. Diamond is usually an area where you run into players who know teamwork. They're understanding the fundamentals of teamwork. They know timing in terms of cooldowns. They know when to engage once cooldowns have actually been used. Strategies that you would actually get from MOBA games. Like, that's actually why I'm decent at Overwatch. I'm not a good first-person shooter player. I'm terrible at the aiming. I'm terrible at twitch reflexes. But what I am good at is, okay, this person uses cooldowns. I can engage on him. I can engage on that player now. This person has, these abilities. Okay, my abilities are, mechanically designed to counter them. I can, I should be able to beat them.
This will help.
Which is why balancing this game can be quite difficult, because things like, you get yourself a person who's really good at McCree, like the pro players, they will constantly just play McCree because McCree is, you need McCree. A person who's able to get those headshots and kill people. It wasn't always that way. I remember back when it was it 2 Winstons, 2 Tracers, 2 Lucios. Like, it was literally just those 3 characters because of the way healing and speed worked in the game. Those characters had such high synergy with each other. Really? From that far away? You're kidding.
Projecting a barrier.
Yeah, no, you're not
My
kidding.
sentry was destroyed.
Thank you. Nope. Ah, of course.
Double kill.
A momentary lapse.
I think I was the only one that died, so that's actually a good thing. I think people actually like the shield generator much more than the teleporter. Because if you can... Because... It's better to have 275 health and know that you died because you had 275 health than...
Aligning defense system.
Nope.
I knew you could do it.
Turret in place.
Yep.
Watch your back.
Shield generator online.
Alright.
Defense matrix established.
I know I'm not defending it, but I'm hoping... Like, I should be able to see who actually gets past it. That's unfortunate.
It's here.
That is very unfortunate. Actually,
From light into being.
defend that a bit better. I think Orisa is actually going to be a really interesting, really good addition to the game. Did someone just...
Defenses in place.
Someone? No, someone didn't. Okay, never mind.
My ultimate is almost ready.
I will shield us. Turret in place. Turret was destroyed.
Well, I'm dead. Damn it, and there's the mercy play. That was the mercy. There's your mercy play. I don't know why it bothers me every time a foreign character username ends up screwing up the font of the skills messages. It's just the way they have it designed. It doesn't really bother me, honestly. It's like, okay, person has a,
Defenses are weakened.
uses characters. I'm actually glad how... Never mind, there is no way. Well, I got boned. Oh, I'm not gonna respawn in time. That sucks.
I will correct my mistakes.
Alright, well, I can build off. Yeah, Mercy's definitely back in top because now Mercy gets to be invulnerable for all that time. And that can kill people. I'm gonna use the teleporter.
Teleporter online. I have opened the path.
And we're gonna see how.
From light into being. Lights out. This will protect
Oh
you.
no. This is honestly to me like the second you're basically holding it. That you'll either win or lose your point here.
Photon barrier deployed. Alignment defense.
Experience tranquility.
They're too far forward. We're gonna lose our teleporter. No, we're not, actually. That's amazing. That is amazing. Not lose our teleporter.
Die
Shield.
My ultimate is almost ready.
Turret was destroyed.
Healing enough.
Alignment.
From Russia with love. Fire at will.
Oh, come on. He aimed it just at me.
Get here.
Clearing the area.
Can't believe that. Whatever. Use
There is
this.
still much to be done.
This is why I...
Turret in place. Intruder detected.
60 seconds remaining.
Sentry deployed. I will shield you.
Thank goodness.
Ela.
Dang, annoying.
Sentry turret.
Not a good place to put my other turret.
Barrier is on its way.
I've got you in my sights.
Administered.
30 seconds remaining.
This will protect you. Sterben nicht.
Experience tranquility.
Turret in place.
Of course. Damn it. Nope, lost it because of that bomb.
I will follow my path.
You know, I bet if I was on Void, we'd be getting a lot of flack for playing Symmetra.
The payload has reached the
Shield generator online. You are protected. From light into being.
Is that the... No, it's some person's name I cannot say.
Aligning defense system.
60 seconds remaining.
It's gonna be... This is gonna be a rough one.
Creating a barrier. My defenses are weakened.
Fire at will.
Damn it. Far Reaper is just not that strong anymore.
Turret was destroyed.
Got you in my sights. Experience.
Like, that's the big issue.
Everything's going according to
From
plan.
light into being.
Keep up the defense.
No, they're not gonna get this.
Sentry deployed.
That
I
is
have reached
very annoying.
performance levels.
Really, like a Wizard Harry username, the only way it could be better is an A in front of it. Some people are just obscenely good at this game. It's disgusting. Like, it's amazing how some of these players are still in Diamond, and yet they're easily shown
Select your hero.
to be so powerful. Like, in terms, they know how to aim, they know how to, you know, they know how, like, where the points are, like, where the good choke points are and such. I have no idea who I should be playing right now. I really don't want to be playing Mercy. I'm terrible with Mercy. Play this, because this is well-rounded. I like Soldier. I do like Soldier, but like I said, Soldier to me is like the most forgiving, because it's like, oh, okay, you need to know how to aim, but you don't need to be great at it.
We're all soldiers now.
I do kind of wish, like, I think Orisa actually might be that hero that actually be that, the ability to actually break through, choke points and such, because that's one thing
I'll be busy soon.
that this game has a problem with right now, is when you have these choke points, a lot of players, the biggest mistake that a person could do in terms of choke points is shoot. If you're attacking, you're on offense,
If only
is that they'll just keep shooting from that choke point, which is actually at a disadvantaged position if you're on the offense. You know, even if you do get a pick, you're effectively running into a turkey shoot in this game. You're just running in, you know. Yeah, I'm gonna actually say this. I'm gonna bring up World War II. It's basically like D-Day. Anytime. It doesn't matter how many people you actually take down. You can actually just end up. Why did I do that? I am thinking I'm playing Symmetra still. Like, you're just basically hoping that you get some sort of pick, and of course there's the Mei. Am I not sprinting? I had a feeling. I'm dead. I really hate Mei as a hero in this game. I hate Mei simply because the people who get really good at this game, it's like, oh, okay, I can't do well with McCree anymore. I'll play Mei because it's 75 damage flat. No, it's not gonna do anything, is it?
Diva online. Zarya, ready for duty.
Seriously? Who the? Oh, the other soldier, and I got caught against the wall.
I'm just getting warmed up.
You know, you used to actually be able to, like, slide through all that.
Knock me
Like, it would...
down,
Backing up didn't make you... Like, you would run up against the wall. That was I actually hit that, too. That was the worst part.
Hey, take the objective!
Everyone, heal up.
Join me in glory!
动住，不许走！
Oh, and everyone's dead.
My servants never die. Sterben nicht.
I've got you in my sights. Anyone need some healing?
God damn it, Mei. Yeah, that person's way too good. If it wasn't for that Pharah, I'd be dead.
I need healing.
Come here, get stabilized.
I'm taking the point.
I've got you in my sights.
In range of the objective. Form up on me.
I've got you in my sights.
60
My
seconds.
servants never die.
Of course.
I am taking the objective. Join me.
Nope, she wins. I hate Mei because of all that health she has, too. It's always annoying.
Destiny has drawn me
It's
to
so annoying how much health Mei gets. Whatever. We got the objective.
me down enough to get me back up.
We got the objective, and that's what matters. I need to build up my ultimate.
Protect the payload.
Choice.
That was a waste of an ultimate. That was such a waste of an ultimate.
No rest for the weary.
The reason why that's actually a waste of an ultimate is because
Get your head down.
we have the running distance. They don't have. We are much closer to our objective than they are. Of course. There's the good. There's your 1-2 punch. I wish I was better with McCree. McCree is actually, McCree's still a really, really good hero in this game. Like, he still has such a massive purpose in this game. And the reason for that is that if you are good at aiming,
The payload stopped.
and I think that's one of the big that's really the big turn off of this game for a lot of players, is once you get up to a certain rank, it stops being a.
Seize the payload safely to its destination.
Ooh, where is everyone? Where? Okay, alright, well everyone's gonna be in front of me now, so...
60 seconds remaining.
Yeah, haha, poor bastard. The purpose we need to do is just push.
Let's keep it moving.
Not even worried, just work on breaking down that... That sucked. That... That sucked, because that was... It was good because I died, but it was also bad because... Well...
Come here and get stabilized.
That Tracer is way too good at this game.
Move out.
Experience tranquility.
Of course, I'm the only person who ends up getting decked.
My servants never die.
Oh, that was...
Zarya, ready.
I can never hit a goddamn Tracer because her hitbox is so tiny, and that May is just too good.
Let's keep it moving.
Or not May, Tracer is just too good at being Tracer. She knows how to get the headshots and stuff.
Team, heal up here.
How am I just getting headshot over and over again? It's driving me nuts.
The war goes on.
It's so annoying.
Never die.
Won't matter. Thank goodness everyone else did so much better than me in that match. Thank goodness. That was not an easy win. See, I think they wanted Sombra to be like Tracer, but I think because of how much damage Tracer can do, I actually wanted that victory pose. Was that our teammate?
My servants never die.
No, that was theirs. It's a good res. It's a really good res. Yeah, look how much healing that did. Jesus. Well. Oh, of course. My gains. My gains for winning a match is 10 10 competitive points. My That's another thing that always bothers me about a lot of ranked games, is their rank system is always skewed towards, we're going to push you down more towards the center instead of just being an even trade. Like, I win a match, I would expect to get 40. No, I got 10. Because because of the individual performance measures in this game. Also drove me nuts. Because I get no reward for playing I get no reward for playing Symmetra, I get no reward for playing Anna, and I get no reward, like, the only people who actually get a reward are the people like that Tracer. Because when they win big. They get 40 points, they get 60 points, they get 120 points. They get a lot of a lot of points towards their rating. And a person who plays support, a person who plays defensively, they get no reward at all in this game. There is no there's minimal gains.
If everyone performs their function, victory is assured.
So it's like you could make the best plays, you could be the smartest player out there, but that doesn't matter. What they actually care about is numerical measurements. And that does not help anyone actually get a good rating.
30 seconds.
Turret online.
There you go. See how much I can actually get from that. The reason you need to do that is it just builds up your ultimate. They don't get anything from that.
3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming.
Come out and face me!
Stop the payload.
My defense.
That is very overpowered.
Align
That is a
defense
big hitbox.
system. Projecting barrier. Intruder detected. Turret deployed. My turret was destroyed.
I'm on. Let's
Shield
put it down.
matrix established. Aligning
Of
defense
course.
system. Projecting a barrier. Activated. Turret in place. This will protect you.
That was a really good shot.
Turret online.
Also very annoying.
My defenses are weakened.
Aw, damn it. Alright.
Projecting barrier. From light into being.
Be right back.
Turret in place.
If I can get any hit, that'd be nice. Unlikely, but still. It'd be nice to actually get one or two. Oh no! What just happened? Alright, well, that happened.
A momentary lapse.
I know I got killed by the soldier. Oh, that soldier's cleaning everyone up. Oh, that soldier basically killed everyone. Aw, damn it.
Turret online. My sentry was destroyed.
60 seconds remaining.
Pass into the iris.
From light into being. Activated. Protect the shield generator. This will protect us.
Of course, the soldier. It's always the soldier. Good.
30 seconds remaining.
That was close. That was very close.
Stop them!
I'm surprised no one went for the shield generator. I mean, I guess it's not a high priority. I don't know why it wouldn't be, but it apparently isn't.
10 seconds.
Sentry deployed. Time. We'll stop them here and now. My shield generator is under attack. I will shield you.
Damn it. I knew I was gonna die from that.
Stop the payload.
There is still much to be done.
I was hoping I actually would have enough damage to kill him, but I didn't. Alright. That's doable. We can win that. We can win that. I think that's actually what I actually did. That's actually probably one of the reasons I think about it that did move me away from this game is there's no. They treat basic supports in this game are treated like crap by the developers.
Select your hero.
Only the second? Look, I know I'm dragging you down below you, but still.
Imagination is the essence of discovery.
Actually,
Thank
nice.
you.
I still don't have any emotes for Winston. That is surprising.
Try not to get yourselves killed out there.
Oh, I see. They expanded it. Okay. I see what's going on with this.
Attack commences in 30 seconds.
I'm guessing I'm going to guess they have they're going to have a Symmetra.
Hey!
Yeah, something tells me if I actually do want Diamond, I'm gonna have to actually sit down and actually play, because I'm realizing what actually needs to be done to actually get it. They are... Alright. Alright.
My EMP is charging.
Escorting the payload. Beacon in place.
That's not good. Nobody's on the payload.
Experimentation required.
Watch your back!
That's even more impressive.
That's better.
No, I'm not going to fight you. Be more than happy to fight you, though.
More where that came from.
I'm escorting the
And we got it.
I've got you.
No. Just no. I don't want you in my sights.
Final score. 1-0.
I'm actually going to take a look and see how many points we actually gain. I don't think it'll be much.
Play of the match.
Something is wrong with that shadow on her lip.
I've got you.
Wow, that... Oh. No.
Epic. I thought so.
I don't know what they did to Sombra. I don't know if they actually made her any better. Or if they did, how they improved her. Like, I remember watching Force and saying, it's like, okay, 15 meters, you can't hear her because, let's be honest, if you're playing a game like this, you need to wear headphones. Let's see, 245, 20. So I got about 20 SR from that. How was my career high? Oh, career high is just overall 3,200. Okay. Yeah, so I got 10 from one, and then 20 from another. That is... And I lose 40. So basically I'm only gaining 25% and 50% in relation to how much I can lose. Alright, defense. Defense. Sweet. I am okay with Numbani. Yeah, why does Symmetra have a shadow on her cheek? It's a little weird. It's gotta be something on her. It's gotta be that visor of hers that's probably causing it. Although, it doesn't look like it should be the visor. Like, it can't be the earring. You see the shadow for the earring. I guess it is. I guess it is the shadow from the visor.
The true enemy of humanity is disorder.
What you Vishkar will never understand is that people should be free.
What you call freedom is an illusion that causes more harm than good.
Look after yourselves out there. I'll get us home.
You know, actually, I barely give recommendations in, like, content I've been watching, but, what was it, MASH? They actually did an Overwatch video called The Trial of May. It was actually, I actually liked it. It was actually pretty good.
Sentry deployed.
We always have a widow.
Try not to get yourselves killed up there.
Turret deployed.
That'll be good. I'm gonna take a look over here. I used to do a lot of VoIP, but I've kind of been driven off. Oh, they're there? They're there.
Been here all along.
Watch your back!
Watch your back!
My defenses are weakened.
Damn it, stupid.
Hi.
Aligning defense system. Projecting barrier.
Damn it! Stupid Genji. Alright.
I will correct my mistakes.
Please tell me they're alive. Please tell me you're
Let's
alive.
get them off our objective.
I need you to kind of keep living, please.
Tactical visor.
Shield generator online. You are protected. Defenses in place.
My ultimate is ready.
You better get out of the way.
With it. Turret in place.
Where are they? You know, usually I'm quick on the uptake.
This would help.
Wow, that is a really good. That is a really good Ana. That was a really good EMP too.
Intruder detected.
My sentries. Sentry down.
Let's drop the beat.
My sentry was destroyed. Turret online. A pattern develops.
I'm back in the fight.
Alright.
Time to accelerate. Feeling good?
Join me.
Turret deployed.
Group up with me.
They're gonna be a little more traditional now. Yeah, they are.
Sentry deployed.
안녕.
Projecting a barrier.
Alright, that's actually getting annoying. That is some crack aim.
60 seconds.
I'm on fire.
Instancing photon barrier. Aligning defense system.
Thanks.
Sentry turret placed.
My ultimate is
Intruder
ready.
detected.
Join me.
Sentry deployed.
We got this. Don't let him down.
Oh, just always out of range.
My shield generator has been destroyed.
Oh, Genji finally got it. But I don't think it is enough. Oh no.
From light to beam.
Yep, got it. Ugh. Definitely is still a challenge. At least I know, like, this is where I do belong in terms of skill.
Prepare to
Alright. What to do here? What is the solution? Support. Nah, I need to play what I know, and I know how to play Ana. I don't know how to play Mercy. Like, being a good Mercy is very difficult. Actually, you know what? Hang on a second. Let's actually get that a shot. I want to try something. Let's see if I can actually power up Sid here. So they did make her more powerful.
The humans who live here are fools to trust the Omni.
Because debuffing is better than buffing in this game, but I think if Sid is actually as good of a shot as he claims,
You're one to talk.
I would be more than happy
Ongoing.
to buff him and just ensure the one-shots.
attack commences in 30 seconds.
Try not to get yourselves killed out there.
You should be at peak performance levels.
So,
Vincent, are you experiencing any issues with your genetic therapy?
Other than a crippling addiction to peanut butter?
Nothing can stop.
2, 1. Attack commences.
You feel that?
Capture objective A.
how is she moving so fast?
Need healing.
Stay here. Let me get you patched up. Damage increased.
I've reached the objective. Let's coordinate our efforts.
Healing stream engaged.
That is impressive.
Under attack.
Crease on top, and no one's doing anything.
Nothing's gonna stop.
A clean bill of health. Let's
Join
get you
me.
back out there.
Oh, come on, really?
Powered up.
You must like me.
My tactical visor is charging.
You can get a pick. It makes all the difference.
Well done.
As a pick.
You needed a doctor? Your support has arrived.
You need to get in there, dude. I've gotcha.
My ultimate is almost ready.
No one is killing the McCree, and it's actually driving me nuts right now.
Starting over from the beginning. Healing stream engaged.
Like, this is a situation where I know there's nothing I can do, and that's always upsetting.
Form up. My ultimate is almost ready.
Help me.
That McCree is way too good at this game. Get in there, dude.
Visor activated.
On the objective.
No one can hide from my sight. Nerf this.
I'm dead. I'm not dead.
Someone call a doctor.
Drop the beat.
Now I'm dead.
The objective. Get over here.
People just aren't killing. Like, here's the problem right now with our team comp. We don't actually have the ability to kill.
A speed
We have the ability to kill people, but we don't have any ability to kill tanks. We don't have any tank busters, and that's what's killing us. Is the tanks are actually the ones killing us.
You needed a doctor?
It's gonna make you feel better.
You should be at peak performance levels.
Like, a diva is killing us.
Damage increased.
I've reached the objective. Let's coordinate our efforts.
Fire at will.
I've got you in my sights.
I can't get to them because everyone just jumps on me. And we need a tank buster, and we don't have a tank buster. We need a diva. If anything else right now. We need a diva. Like, we don't need a Winston. We did not need a Winston in that match at all. Winston is a hard counter to Symmetra, not a hard counter to any of those heroes. There were no squishies.
Огонь по готовности.
You blame me for the loss. Yeah, sure. I wasn't able to get the net win or the net res, but when a diva sits on you every single time, that means there's no protection. And when you don't protect your healers, don't expect anything. Like, honestly, just don't expect anything when you don't protect your healers. Like, that's what makes playing a lot of the defensive supports so frustrating. Is if you have a team, it makes it a whole lot easier because obviously you're going to you should physically be communicating with them, and you're going to physically always be around each other in the game. But when you actually run into these, pug it up like I do, you just play with randoms, it's not going to be reliable. And no, going Zenyatta or Ana would not have helped in that situation. Like, that was a situation where it was really the tank's fault. That was poor tank choices. Zarya's a backbone choice, always. He can make big plays, but the Winston choice, no reason to play Winston in that scenario. No reason at all. Like, you play Winston as a disruptor tank. Like, the only benefit that you have for playing Winston there is that you get there quickly, but when everyone has 200 HP, and you're not able to be very quick on your evasion, so you're not able to consistently dodge, because half of the equation is how good is the enemy team at aiming. And if the enemy team is good at aiming, then you're going to have problems. Like, that person had a McCree, and clearly he was getting hit, like, he was able to kill the, kill the Winston very easily. This is not good. I mean, it can work, but still. Like, Symmetra on these maps is actually very difficult.
The true enemy of humanity is disorder.
Let's take a look here. Alright.
I'm going to win.
This is not going to end well for us.
Bye.
Go. I put you here.
Oh, right. Damn it.
Move up
That
with me.
stupid piece there.
Group up.
The pain is
Wow, that was just destroyed.
On the objective. Rally to me.
Nobody was there.
Stop one. I'm back in the fight.
Too many people put, like, go all in on that one on the start of this map.
Routing power to forward shield. Bailing out.
What is killing me? Oh, for God's sakes.
All systems checked out. Game on.
It's just a scratch.
Locking down the objective.
Yep, much better.
Get in there, and I will boost you.
Always be shooting. Follow your ABS. Just always be shooting.
Group up at my position.
No. Time out. Fight for it.
That sucked for that McCree.
Suiting up. They're taking the point. Time to get some kills. I'll show them.
That sucked for that McCree.
Hiya. Get through this.
Or your positioning.
Rendezvous at my
Time to
position.
raise my APM.
Alright.
Meta activated.
More than happy.
Game on. Look at that baby.
Group up with me.
Nanoboost is charged.
Damn it, I was so close. Nope, no, that's not good. That was good. That was a really good play on their team. That team... Mercy makes a lot of plays now.
Hi.
Lights out.
My ultimate is fully charged. Get in there.
Experience tranquility.
Routing tower to forward barrier. Check me out. Hearing the coin.
That is very annoying. Oh, please, for the love of God. Damn it.
Lucio coming at you.
I'm back in the game.
The point is mine. You're welcome to join
Nice,
me.
got it. Barely, but we got
Walk
it.
it off.
Woohoo! I'm not terrible with Diva. No, actually, I am. I'm very terrible with Diva. Never let me say anything else, but although not as bad as Zenyatta or Hanzo, a Widowmaker. I have no idea where we are in the world.
I'm not one for standing around.
That doesn't even look like a language.
6 reporting for duty.
That looks like it's inversed.
Stick together. We will complete our mission.
Hang on a second, I need to actually close this. I've been getting a warning saying I need to get new NVIDIA drivers.
We all thought you were dead.
Maybe it has to do with relation to Mass Effect Andromeda. Ooh, what is going on here? Come on, break, 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 break.
Enemy down.
Knocking down the objective.
Damn it.
Bailing out.
Damn it! That was a miss too, that was the worst part. I'm actually surprised we lost that. I really am. Like, we're on the point and everything, and nobody was around. They don't even Winston's not really great at killing I don't know, it's one of those weird exceptions to the... Really?
Helden sterben nicht.
This. Mecha activated. I'm back in the fight.
Tactical visor activated. Resistance.
Bailing out.
Alright. Alright.
Locking down the objective.
My ultimate.
Don't know what happened, but okay. Where? Where?
Thanks, love.
Need to find where there were rockets. Goodness, there's no damage fall off on Diva's pistol.
All systems checked out. Now I'll show them.
Where the hell are these rockets coming from?
Oh, let's break it. Damn!
You're powered up. Get in there.
Matrix activated. Justice reigns from above. Ejecting. What?
Sterben nicht.
Damn it! That is the reason why everyone hates Tracer. So close to death, recalls. You're fine.
I'm not a good loser. Wicked.
Working on becoming a better loser.
I'm gonna have to shoot you down. Come on. Routing power to forward shield.
Here they come.
This. Suiting up. I'm back in the fight.
You're powered up. Get in there.
There we go. Thank you, Anna.
Routing power to forward barrier. I'm gonna have to shoot you down.
This will happen. I will keep you healed.
I prescribe for the school of always be shooting. Because things like that will happen.
Walking off.
Never.
There you go.
Come on.
You're powered up.
Mecha activated. I'll show them.
Helden sterben nicht.
Watch your back.
Just try and keep everyone in the bubble.
Come on.
Got it! Whew. This is actually quite a lot of focus. Lucio must have done a really good job pushing people off the point there at the end. There's no way I was making any pressure.
Yeah, let's move it, people.
I'm back in the fight.
How am I doing? Why do I have silver in damage? Well, always be shooting. That's probably why. Soldier must not be having a good match.
Healing enough.
Zenyatta is here.
Oh, actually, it's probably... No, actually, no, I haven't actually been killing anyone with my ultimate. I really haven't. I'm actually curious if I can keep that rank. How many points, No, I'm bad with D.Va. If I was better with D.Va... Here's one reason, actually, why I'm actually not that great at this game. I don't customize my, my movement with my mouse speed. I don't control the mouse speed well enough.
Time to raise my APM.
Alright,
Defense matrix activated.
So, usually a good person who's good at FPS games will always focus on doing, will always try to actually improve their, well, customize, like, how fast the mouse scrolls when they move. So, like, I'm doing a little Infinity 8 here. This is not a good speed for me. It's not a good speed for me. It's actually a terrible speed for me, because when an enemy starts moving around, I don't know, I'm not able to keep up the pace.
My ultimate is charging.
Shoot you down.
Alright, no, we're out of here.
Heal up.
You're in my house.
Fully operational.
Get out!
Alright, game weapons don't work.
Failing out.
Tranquility.
Rendezvous at my position.
Oh.
Got you in my sight.
That's not good. I was dead there. I was a dead man there. Out of my mech and a soldier using an ultimate. Now, like I said, if you really want to be good with a first-person shooter, you need to actually customize the mouse speed so it will move at an optimal speed that will follow your movements. So, like when you're like D.Va right now, it's just team shotgun fun.
Get in there.
Hanzo, at your service.
That one's for my fans. Now I'll show them.
Alright. I'm dead because I'm just surrounded by the enemy right now.
Group up here.
Ah, just as I got the mech.
Огонь по готовности.
Experience tranquility.
Nah, I don't think we're gonna get this one.
Soldier 76, reporting for duty.
Yeah, Soldier was the much better pick.
I've got you in my sights.
No, I should have just went in there. There's a lot of nuance. Like, when you're at this level, you have to know almost every character's nuance. Like the nitty-gritty. Like, how far can you shoot until your damage falls off a soldier? How far, when you use if you hit someone with D.Va's charge, how far will they fall back? It's very much like a MOBA. You learn, you'll start mathematically figuring everything out, and that really does determine like who's actually decent at the game and who's great at the game. Like people who just play, play for fun and stuff, they're not going to worry about any of that stuff. They're just going to play casually. They're not going to worry about ranked or anything like that. They're just going to play at their own pace or play with their friends, and that's fine. But then there's another level where... Why am I even doing that? Don't even get anything. Yeah, no. We're blowing up. Like, see, this Zarya here knows how to... Well, A, she overcommitted. But she also knows how to...
Everyone heal up.
That Zarya knows how to control her laser, where she was able to constantly hit me. I'm surprised it wasn't good enough where I didn't just die, because I gave her a full charge. But she had much better control of her firing than I did. What the hell is going on here?
Bailing out.
Hi there, how's it going?
All systems checked out. Now I'll show them.
You're powered up. Get in there.
That sucked for them.
Pulse munition in the morning. I'm just getting started.
Yeah, I don't know why I keep getting the... That's actually that's the reason why I'm getting the damage. That's why I have the damage done. Is the,
Come here and get stabilized.
Огонь по готовности.
Helden sterben nicht.
Behind you.
Fully operational.
Group up with me. My ultimate is almost ready.
Don't worry, I got it. Mecha activated.
Right at the core.
I'm back in the fight. Unstoppable. You got what you think.
Taking the objective. Support
There we go.
requested.
I'm on fire.
Lucio coming at you. Heal up.
Tactical visor ready for deployment. Tactical visor activated.
Go to sleep.
Suiting up.
Only one person.
I'll show them. Bailing out.
That's sad.
Charging.
People get good. Like the downside about Diva is people know how to work around her. Like people really complained about like, oh, her self-destruct is now 3 seconds. It's too soon. People adapted. Like people now know how to run away real quickly.
Securing the objective.
I need to get there
Anyone want to
as
join me?
soon as I can. Some percentage points. Any percentage points would be helpful.
I'm gonna have to shoot you down.
Just gonna keep shooting over here.
Oh, let's break it. Damn.
Really wanted that.
I'm on fire.
Lights out.
That was a really good play by the Anna. I know I completely broke the sleep, but that really helped. It's still Christmas in my heart.
Of the match.
Alright. Oh yeah, that would do it. Yep, that would do it. I was wondering why I ever had died. Give to that support. That ace was also really good too, apparently. Dear God, 57 eliminations. I'm curious how many points I'll actually get. I want to actually see how much ranking I'll get. Because I'm honestly curious. So I was at 269. Look at that huge difference. Look at how huge of a difference that makes. That is why being playing support in this game really does suck. That was easily that was almost 50 points worth of SR in there. 50 points right away. And that just easily pushed me over the edge. That was Diamond. That was the promotion Diamond. I reached my goal. So I have Diamond now. I could... technically, when you get Diamond, you can't lose Diamond. As you saw with Johnny G at the end of the night. It'll always just display what your highest rank is. Johnny G dropped down. Down to like 2,500. If you look at my friends list, actually, I can probably just show you right now. So I've got career profile. Is it career profile? No, it's probably social. Is it social? No, it isn't. Shoot. Who the hell are you, Johnny G? Are you? No, he's actually playing Here's the Storm. Let's actually view his career profile right now. So, like, you can see actually right now, his profile, 2,591, but you see the diamond right next to him. So he got diamond. Then. But he didn't, but he obviously lost it, because, I mean, either he played with friends, or he just had a bad loss streak. Which, honestly, when that happens, it kills you.
Victory will be ours.
That's why I'm not a huge fan of, like, you have to do a promotion match, or you have to do a demotion match, or you have to win 3 games. Like, I'm not a huge fan of that concept because it puts way too much pressure, and it doesn't reward the consistency. Like, it doesn't reward being, like, here, you're a consistent player.
Sentry
Here's,
deployed.
you know, well done.
Detected.
This will help.
Ah, sucks to be him.
From light into being.
You need to get in control of the point.
How did those get destroyed?
The objective is under attack.
Turret in place.
The objective under attack.
Projecting a barrier.
Oh, it's Tracer. Alright, I'm gonna focus my defense.
Sentry turret placed. My defenses are weakened. Aligning defenses.
Hello there.
Nope, you should turn on your speed boost, buddy.
You look tired.
My turret was destroyed. Shield generator online. Defense matrix established.
He should have turned on his...
Turret online. Sentry turret placed. Intruder detected.
Thank you.
My ultimate is ready. Get in there.
Yeah, that's a level 3 beam, dude. You don't want to deal with that.
Sentry deployed.
Yeah.
Activate.
That's a very heroic drop in. Also, thanks for the grats. So I know I can get diamond. That's not good.
My sentry was destroyed. Shield generator is
Down with the monkey.
Sentry turret placed.
Oh, this is my jam.
Yeah, that's that. If she committed, she could have gotten the my turret or my shield generator.
Contact.
If she committed.
Oh, let's break it.
Well, we hope the weather.
All right.
Aligning defense system.
It will only hurt for a minute.
Turret deployed.
Love my turrets. I love Symmetra. I love her way too much. It compensates for my lack of skill. It really does.
Get healed.
Everyone heal.
30 seconds remaining.
Just a little longer. Bear down.
As the blue orb of death is on.
Photon barrier deployed.
That's not good.
10 seconds.
Steel yourselves. Push them back!
There we go. I actually have bronze in damage. I don't know how. Actually, no, I know how. The Winston kept charging and going for... Yeah, Winston is great at taking out sentries, but you never play Winston to take out her teleporter or shield generator. They gave it way too much health. They gave it way too much health, so you can't actually do... it's not going to be as effective as it needs to be. So, like I said, if you're playing Winston, Winston's a great counter to Symmetra. But the problem with that Winston was that he wasn't focused on... He never got an opportunity to actually just go around the base and clear it out, because he really should just do, like, a, jump on in, drop down his shield, aim for where the turrets are, and jump out and heal. Because then you would have a much better opportunity to let your force push. Because Symmetra by herself is actually not that strong. If you have a really good push as a team, Symmetra can't really... Symmetra can do a lot, but she can't really kill anyone. So you're really hoping that, like, if you can get maybe 1 or 2 charge blasts off before everything turns to crap.
Attack commences in 30 seconds.
This could do it. Oh yeah, what emote do I have? Oh, the bunny hop, right, because I'm in the white rabbit.
I feel a lot better having you watch my back.
We all need someone.
If she had a red mech, I probably would use that. I'm very biased towards the color red. It's my favorite color. And they have a Junkrat. That's interesting.
I'm gonna have to shoot you down.
Enemy turret ahead!
No.
Watch out for that turret!
That was a lot of people. I just led away. They didn't do anything with it. It's very unfortunate. Oh, nope. Here we go. There's an opportunity. Best quality, her wiggles. Oh man, yeah, that's.
Time to raise my APM.
Enemy turret destroyed.
Ejecting.
Point is mine. Property of Roadhog.
Does she even have an emote?
Locking down the
Oh, that's right. Yeah, she always does the heart and the boom.
Check me out. Securing the point.
There we go. As much as I hate getting stomped, at the same time, I think actually I like ranked more because matches like this they just play out. It's like, okay, good. You know, you win or you lose. The match can go really long, or, you know... Actually, no. That's one thing I do like about this. And what I really didn't like about, like, League of Legends... Like, I used to like League of Legends a lot. It was a really good game to me, and matches were, at most, about 40 minutes. That was your maximum. Oh, that hurt. Oh, man. But one thing that really made League of Legends not fun was that it got to the point because they wanted to lengthen the matches, because a lot of balance in a lot of these games are going to be determined by the pros. That's just a fact. Yeah, they're going to be looking at win percentages, and they're also going to be looking like how well can the pros go through a match, because when you get really good at a game, how many points do I get? Not bad, actually. It was about 30 this time for, I believe, 1 medal. For bronze, actually. But League of Legends artificially inflated their matches. So a match would then go from about 40 minutes, then the maximum time it would go to an hour. And to my knowledge, especially at the pro level play, it can get even longer. Just because they increase the defense of the base, they increase the defense of the and when you have the match being longer, you're able to then generate more gold, whether you're actually doing well or doing poorly. You'll have a bit greater opportunity of you have a great opportunity of actually just winning on either team, because the collective gold, because of how long a match goes, increases dramatically. It's like a match that would end in 20 minutes originally back in like the original League of Legends days. You would usually have 1 or 2 characters that might have their their core items and such. And it's like, okay, cool. They played really well. They got the kills.
I play to win.
They got the farm. And they did really well with their last hits and such. So they got all the gold and they got the core items. But when you have a match lasting an hour, even the worst player, not necessarily the support, but let's just say if you're a terrible AD carry, a match lasting an hour will effectively get you all your core items that you actually need to succeed. And that does make it a little bit more fair, but at the same time, because of how weak or how strong they made the defenses and how weak they made the characters and such, and their inability to actually push and win a match efficiently, it just made matches all the more frustrating, because you could do so well in a match and still lose because, oh, the match just got drug out long enough because of the way the game is designed. It's the point where your skill, it's not so much of your skill. How did he get hit? Dude, let that shield down, dude.
Ejecting.
We need like a junk. We don't need a Genji. We need like a Junkrat.
Up at my position.
No.
That person is just going to keep firing.
I'm gonna have to shoot you down. Bailing out.
My ultimate is almost ready. Nanoboost is ready.
Get in there, and I'll get
Nope.
Mecha activated. Now show them.
You're powered up. Get in there.
Ejecting.
Yeah, that doesn't last long. Don't. That's the problem with this map. We. Oh my god, no.
I'm back in the fight.
Nope. We need.
Rendezvous at my position.
I'm gonna do this because we don't need a Genji. We really don't need a Genji right now. I'm gonna try this. Nobody's gonna be able to fucking push anyone. We didn't need a Genji, dude. That's the problem.
Group up.
Death walks among you.
Winston reporting.
Group up at my position.
Like,
Rendezvous at my position.
Genji in this point doesn't really do much anymore. Too many people know. Like, you have to bust the tanks.
I've reached the objective. Let's coordinate our efforts. I'm on the objective. Rally to my position.
Nah, these guys are just gonna walk over us because people don't know how to pick heroes. We don't need a Genji. A Genji in Hanamura doesn't work.
Score 0-0. Switching sides. Prepare your defenses. Select your hero.
Yeah, well, Hanzo's throwing trees at people. I could easily see myself, like, losing all what I've gained tonight just from this match alone. Like, if there's anything I do like about the Heroes of the Storm, is it almost ironic that Genji is not as good on his home turf? It's just the way the map's designed. It's just the way the map is designed. I definitely would not expect a hero to be good at, like, their home turf or anything like that. I mean, technically, Genji's considered dead
Performs their function, victory is assured.
to his clan.
Aligning defense system.
Come on, get up there. There.
Incoming in 30 seconds.
There.
Looking quite well. The slide
There.
Deploy.
And perfect
This
there.
will help.
Are looking as lovely as ever.
I'm gonna sit back here and... The hex is up. I have no idea. I have no idea what an SUP is. If that even is a... If that actually has any sort of meaning. I don't speak the kids' lingo anymore. What used to be elite is no longer used.
Hey!
Defend objective A.
Man, those were the days. Doing something like Mega Tokyo. Wow! Those hits, man.
only heard for a minute.
Oh well, at least the sentries held.
I will
Although I
correct
think we
my
just lost
mistakes.
because everyone
Oh,
died.
this is my jam.
Oh, we have Lucio, good.
Defend the point.
The downside is we don't have anyone. That god damn Pharah's too good. Yeah, their team's too good.
Clearing the area.
That team knows how to play way too well.
Death is an illusion.
The moment I even just got out there. Yeah, this one's a wash. Oh well. See, like I said, I actually am okay with stuff like this. Like, okay, we won, we lost, nice and easy. I hate a lot of competitive games that try to artificially draw out a match. And one of the things, like, that makes MOBAs... I lost interest in, like, even watching MOBAs because they're drawing out the match artificially. They're just they draw out a match for the presentation. And, you know, that, to some people, that's the type of entertainment they watch. I mean, it's like a lot of people, apparently I know, are huge wrestling fans. You know, and what's that all about? It's all about the presentation. It's all about the act. That's actually kind of sad. How did I do? Oh, right. Okay, the reason why I had the damage done is because I shot the shield. So any damage inflicted on anything, even shields, will count towards your rating. And the only reason why it's showing me with golds is because everyone left. So I didn't actually, you know, it's technically individual performance. If you lose, doesn't matter. So let's take a look here and see what happens here. So I'm probably going to fall under... No, actually I only lost 21 points. Only lost 21 points. That's actually not so bad. But yeah, you know, lead. Nowadays, there's so many different terms and jargon that are used these days that I have no idea what some people really mean. You know, to say what you mean and mean what you say, and I usually try to be that type of person. Like, unless I'm obviously trying to make some sort of joke or reference, and yeah, okay, it might get lost in translation, but the way people try to define their identity, be it through your gender, your hobbies, you know, especially your hobbies. Like, people love, you know, like the thing that got, was it, that Colin Moriarty guy kicked out of Kinda Funny Games because, was it, on International Women's Day, he made a tweet saying, like, something effectively to the effect of, I'm not quoting the tweet here, is to the effect of peace and quiet. You know, because International Women's Day, there were people who were advocating, just walk out of your job. That's really dumb, in my opinion. It's like, why would any person, you know, self-respecting person, just simply say, it's like, have so much of an ego to the point it's like, you know, oh, this place can't function without me at all. And that might be true for some places, but it isn't because of your gender. It's because of what you bring to the table as an individual. And because he made that tweet, he basically, his own teammates, that's actually the worst part, honestly, about that whole thing that really is unfortunate, is, you know, they write up their own piece. Ironically enough, apparently it was edited and proofread by the person he was actually writing this piece, not against, but his own personal opinion of it. Effectively saying, you know, it's like, we want to build a positive-only community. Yeah, no, when you're trying to build a positive-only community, the only, you know, you're just going to build, probably, if anything, the most volatile and the most toxic community, the most antagonistic community ever. And it goes both ways. If you're openly mean-spirited, you're openly antagonistic, or if you're a bully, you're gonna get that type of viewership as well. They're gonna be just as, you know, the difference is, though, the person, you know, obviously if you try and say like, oh, we're a positive community, we're only supportive and stuff, it's like, you're not gonna get people who are going to be sincere. You're gonna get people who are, if anything, two-faced. Either way, I'm ranting on the side here, but back to the point, though. You know, it really sucks that, you know, someone like him got kicked out because of what was effectively a joke. You know, comedy is... people are, like, losing their jobs over things like jokes nowadays. And who have no connection, no influence, but because of the quantity of people making a stink, and has no influence over their actual lives. People are letting that become that influence. And that's something that you should really actually never, you know, be for. It's basic peer pressure. Like, that's what it really is at the end of the day. It's basic peer pressure. And unless it actually truly does affect your career or your business, then, you know, you gotta, then okay, yeah, sure, you might need to reconsider what you're doing, but I think it's absolutely ridiculous that something like that actually happens in this day and age. Either way, though, you know, that's my little rant there. It's unfortunate, but then again, like, I just found out, apparently, that person who got kicked out, he started up his own little Patreon, and he's already making $20,000 a year. So, good for, or $20,000 a month. Good for him. I don't know if that actually is good for him. I actually don't know what kind of person he really is. Nor, I think too many people are jumping on the bandwagon of Patreon or any sort of crowdfunding or supporting a person without actually seeing the product. Like, what are you actually creating something that's worth supporting? And I think that, if anything, is probably actually the most important thing, is if you're actually creating something that people, you know, that as an individual, like, people, if anything, I think are donating or giving this person money because, and just like same thing with Kind of Funny Games, oh, we're leaving so we can create the content we want to create, unbeholden to a company like IGN and such, and you know, they get like $100,000 or something ridiculous like that. Same thing with this situation where it's like, person got kicked out of the, you know, said group that he was a founding member of, and now he's getting $20,000 a month, and you don't even know what he's actually creating or if people will actually like it. And I think people are just more knee-jerk reaction of like myself. I didn't like the fact that he actually lost his job, but I'm not going to outright support him financially. I can't support anyone financially, for that matter, in my current situation. It's like, you should see what the product is first. You sort of agree that you look at Smite, who does stuff like Twitch-based game shows and whatnot. That is something worthy of Patreon. Yeah, no, like, if anything, if I was, you know, Smite, you know, if there's anything I've learned from this whole, like, recent thing about the whole, you know, the bully that is Destiny, and, you know, and he's right about one, you know, and the reason why he's able to actually make so much money compared to, say, animators and such, is that he's a person who obviously took his fame and is squeezing every single nickel and dime out of it. Anywhere and anything he's involved with, he makes it a revenue source. Like, he took his fame and he's cashing in on it hard. And he's doing anything he can to build up his own infamy by any means necessary. Of course, he chooses a very destructive route. He's very much a bully online. You know, to people. And at the same time, he bullies a person and says, like, oh, hey, come on my show and we can discuss. Like, no, why would I want to give that, like, that person... No person should ever go on his stream to talk to him or debate him. No, he'll just argue with you. Simply because he'll make more money out of that. People will then want to watch the debate. He got a whole lot more followers and a whole lot more views because of the whole JonTron incident. And then, of course, now he you know, pissed off animators, and animators who took their actually, like, went on the stream and made some content online and, you know, effectively, you know, mocking him, got their Twitch channels banned. People, you know, his viewership is so massive, they mass reported that artist, and he lost his Twitch account, which was a partner, and he was a partner Twitch streamer. But yeah, you know, you're right though. It's like Smite's thing is a whole, you know, game show, and he needs to figure out how to leverage it. You know, learn how to, you know, generate more money from that. And like I said, Destiny, the way Destiny does it, like I said, when he monetizes anything, everything, he monetizes anything, everything. Your ability to chat. He doesn't use Twitch chat. He has his own server. He has his own chat server in which he charges people to... Anyone can access it. So it's free to actually look, but you have to pay to actually talk. So it's a huge, huge thing. Like, just paying for that. That's all, you know, so if people subscribe for the emotes on Twitch, then that's so that's $10 a month, or $7.50. Because the access to the chat server, that's 100% net revenue to him. That's 100% net revenue to him. Twitch is not getting a single cent from that. And then, of course, you have things like affiliate programs and such. You know, he's an affiliate with Humble Bundle. He's an affiliate with Ting. He's an affiliate with Green Man Gaming. He's an affiliate with Amazon. He's an affiliate with a lot of things. So anytime anyone buys something and they use his little link, that's content for him. He actually has a very low subscriber base on YouTube, apparently. It's actually no, it's not low. It's a good amount. We're talking like 50K here. And all he does is basically turn his trash content of him ranting and raving on streams, and he just posts it on his YouTube channel. He takes the pieces where he argues with people and antagonizes people, and he just posts it on YouTube. That's his career. It's a lot hard. It's much more difficult to actually build something that's constructive and helpful, and will make a bigger impact in how people view an industry than the stuff that someone like Destiny, or even myself, actually. Like, honestly, my content is trash content. It's just me playing a game. I like putting the games first, because what do people actually come for this? They actually should be watching a game. They should be watching a game, they should be entertained by it. Yes, the personality does matter, and Twitch wants to build up characters, they want to build up brands, people that they can actually, trust to host their events, to be that person that when they show something to an investor, it's like, okay, we can trust this person's content. They're not going to be looking for anything deep or meaningful in terms of conversations. They're going to be looking for someone who's entertaining, who's family-friendly, and advertiser-friendly. And that's what's going to make the huge difference. Someone like Destiny, I'm more surprised, if anything, it's like they haven't made some, in terms of policing who they allow in terms of content. I'm surprised, there isn't something in terms of service contract that person hasn't violated. But I don't know. It depends on if they're on their radar. But like I said, if I was an animator and stuff, I wouldn't be I would tell basically every single animator I knew, don't support this person. Don't accept any sort of payments from him or anything like that. And I would honestly take his behavior and I would email to every single person, every single business that he's an affiliate with, and tell him, it's like, do you really find this acceptable to be your affiliate? I think if anything, businesses would look at his behavior then, and they would easily say, no, we don't want him as representing us. And it won't matter how much money they make. It's a lot more people these days are bowing to social whims than what's good business. I don't want to say blacklist. A blacklist is actually, if anything, more harmful than anything else. But when a person goes so far as to antagonize people for his own infamy, then it's important to people to understand, it's like there should be consequences to your actions. And like I said, he's a person who's bullying people, and he's not facing any sort of consequences at all. And that's why he has such an attitude. That is why most people are actually bullies, is they don't have anyone who actually tells them, it's like, not simply what is right and what is wrong. It's more of, it's just simply saying, it's like, dude, you're being a jerk. You're being a jerk, you're being mean-spirited, you're hurting people. And obviously there's going to be a conscious choice. If that person wants to keep doing it, okay, yeah, sure, definitely. Then you have to land the hammer on them. But that choice needs to be by them alone. But a blacklist in itself is actually harmful. There's a huge difference to not accepting a person's work because of what they've done. Because there's a huge difference between outright antagonizing a lot of artists, like Destiny has done. That's burning so many bridges right there. It's burning so many bridges compared to, say, well, let's take the, say, oh, you say, I don't like this one person's work. This one person's art. I'm not a huge fan of it. Okay, let's say, for example, I don't like Team 4 Star's work. I actually do. I love it. It's actually really, really great. But say, hypothetically, I didn't. So, hypothetically, I say I didn't like their work. A blacklist would then, all of a sudden, get me in a lot of trouble. With a lot of artists, just simply because of something that is that one thing offensive. So blacklist you always have to be very careful of, but in terms of what Destiny has done, it's it's pretty easy to tell. It's hey, it's don't accept work from this person, don't accept any sort of commissions from him, because this is how he views our industry, this is how he views our work, and how openly antagonistic he is. You can only attack, there's a huge difference between going after one person and then going after basically like an entire industry and constantly mocking them. You know, that like, he's showing absolutely no remorse at all. You know, there's like I said, there's a huge difference between like, that's why blacklists are always dangerous. Like, you always have to be careful with that. There's a huge difference between refusing service and blacklists. You have the right to refuse service to anyone, and that's one thing a lot of artists actually do already, but they need to be, you know, when you can communicate that to other people, it's like, you have to know who you're working, you know, like, what kind of person you're actually working for and such, and what they're, and, you know, what kind of opinions have they laid out. And, you know, people do change their minds and such, or, you know, can do something as simple as, like, say they're sorry. You know, and sincerely mean it. And that's, I think, if anything, the one thing is, like, you can't really, I can't take anything Destiny says as sincere, is because he tries, like, to his audience, they view him as the paragon of everything that is right in the world. He is the authority on everything, because he's a man who espouses anything and has absolutely zero doubt in his mind. And he'll just brat, and like I said, like, 1 second he antagonizes a person, then he plays the victim, and then he'll go right back to antagonizing a person. And that's the way his business works, though. That's like, yeah, it's like, if anything, building something constructive like what Smite does is something that is a lot more difficult to do, because antagonizing someone in the short run gets you a lot more eyes than anything else. The only reason I haven't found out about him this entire week is because other artists were complaining or trying to reason with him. That is it. That's the only reason. No, I don't want to get political. I really don't. But, you know, like I said, the best way to simply say it is that he's a bully. He's a bully, he acts like a bully, and he does everything a bully does. But he's, you know, the only difference, though, is, like, a bully, you know, would honestly hurt someone's feelings, but in, like, when you get to be an adult, when you become a bully, you have, depending on how much influence you have, you can become a very destructive force. You know, I know you don't want to be. I know it's very easy to fall into politics, because it's very divisive and it's very polarizing. Because people make it. Because people make it polarizing. Because people have their strongest views. I mean, I think if anything, everyone should hope a president does well. Anyone should hope that their leader, on a global level, does well. You may disagree with their policies and stuff, and that's perfectly fine. But at the end of the term, though, you really hope that they improve the country more than they damage the country. And that's the kind of situation that you're, no matter which president was actually in power, that's always been the case. There will always be people who are very conscientious dissenters and disagree with people's policies and such, but it's the executions of the policies, and if they actually know what they're doing. And you hope that they're actually doing something that'll be better for the country. And that's the important part. And that's what I think most people should actually always hope for. Is people should always hope that their leaders will actually do a good job. It doesn't always turn out that way. That's the reality. No matter what industry you're in, or even on a governmental level. But you always hope that the person that's in the leadership position, even if you don't like them, you hope they actually do well to actually make things better. But that's as far as I'm going to go in terms of politics. Yeah, that, like I said, that's as far as I'll go in terms of politics, at least publicly. In terms of publicly. Someone like, people love debating that stuff. I do too, but I enjoy doing it privately, and I don't see that being... people love to pretend that they're, be an armchair expert, acting like they know everything. The reality is none of these people online know anything. Like, they really don't. You know, if you're listening to a person for their political views, you better damn well make sure, like, see what their actual education is, and how active they actually are in terms of politics and law, and they know how much legislation they actually know. Because chances are, a lot of those people, they don't know anything, and they haven't been involved at all. Most of those people are just simply spouting their opinion, and that's fine. It's okay to have your opinion, but the chances of a person actually doing their research, or more importantly, actually being involved in the process, is almost slim to none. Because the people's career is just simply espousing their opinion. They're not focused on actually crafting any sort of legislation to actually make, their, or even just simply their local community better. They're more focused on just saying what they feel and what they think about what's going on in the world, and argue, and for the most part actually argue, not debate, not have a conversation with, but argue without any of the facts in front of them. They're just simply talking about what they think and what they feel. But people find that entertaining. But either way though, I'm glad we actually reached Diamond. I'm happy with that. I'm gonna open up this loot box. Ooh, we got an epic. What is this? Ooh, it's an emote. I think that easily. I think that easily sums up tonight. Good job. Good job. You feel better, you diamond player. Alright. That's gonna do it for me tonight. Let's take a look here and see who's actually streaming right now here. And it looks like, no, actually, apparently only Fleckblag is streaming right now. I said, Soulman, Kirby, Downaslash, thank you very much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Like I said, I always recommend Fleckblag. It's a nice chill stream if you're kind of looking to stay up. I would probably say, though, might want to get some rest, though. Really hope, Yes, they actually did change how emotes work, Downaslash. So, let's just take Anna here, right, the first one here. So you have your emotes. You can equip it, so... But instead, it'll actually... So, when you go into a game, your emote, there's the default one, and that'll just do whatever the one on top here is. But then they expanded it so you can actually have multiple sprays, multiple emotes. So as you saw there, those I can have up to 4 emotes. I only have 2 with Anna. I think victory pose is victory pose. That's the end of the match.
Are you scared? Justice delivered.
Yeah, so you can have multiple voice lines. Let's see here. What else can you have here? What was the other one? Sprays, of course, sprays. So we have our monk here from Diablo, and you can actually bind it. So you're just able to have more sprays, more emotes while you play. It's just fun little things. You know, it makes the game a lot more, I guess you would say, dynamic. Just because you're choosing how you want your character customized, and you know you need to do something like in between, because there'll always be a lot of moments, those lull moments, and I kind of wish some of the sprays were more geared towards tactics. Because, like, if anything, I want this game to have like pings. I want this game to have, easy, call-outs and such. But sprays could also be a good use for that. It's like, hey, rally here. Yes, it's the group call-out, and that's actually good. It's a good visual marker. But just having, like, a constant place where you can actually, like, tell players, like, just big bullets, like, rally here. Or, like, teleporter here. Yes, it kind of gives it away because you're actually, like, posting it there. That's the disadvantage, obviously. But it's like, some intel is better than no intel. And there's a lot of ways people will play this game differently. Like, I haven't had the urge to really do voice because I went 3 seasons where I got so much crap for playing Symmetra. it really doesn't make me want to deal with VoIP. I still think VoIP is critical in this game. It needs to be in this game. It should be in almost any and all multiplayer games that can't afford it. You know, so if you're an indie dev and you can't afford voice over IP, fine, I understand. But like, if you're a big studio, it should have it. You know, put it in. Make it, make your game as social as possible, especially if it's a multiplayer game, because it'll encourage people to actually build up those clans, those guilds, those groups to actually play together. Even if things like Discord exist, there are going to be people who have friends of friends, and having a voice over IP is a great neutral ground. I've always been a strong advocate of it, but there have been plenty of people, especially in games media and game journalists, are more than happy to say it's like, voice is a terrible, terrible thing. It can be a terrible, terrible thing, but the positives always outweigh the good. Or outweigh the bad, outweigh the bad, or the negatives. The positives always outweigh the negatives, because I would much rather have, at the end of the day, two people who are friends, able to voice chat with each other, than not have it at all, and have the ability to actually get to know other people, and like the cut of their jib, and slowly expand it, than having a person just be completely antagonistic, or be mean-spirited. And heck, you might actually be the type of person, and you might actually get along with that person. There's always a chance to actually meet people who are more like you. And that can be a very good thing in terms of building up a network, building up some friendships, be it online or offline. But anyway, that does it for me for the night. I'm gonna host Flackblag here, and I am going to take a moment to think how to solve a bit of a database problem. I'm now doing my studying. So I'm moving towards studying. But until then, though, thank you very much for watching once again. And until then, take care.